everyone, my name is Mijen and you guys can call me Amy. And my partner is Dolan and you guys can call her Mary. But she's not here. I think she's the basketball court right now. So let's follow me to find her. Yo Mary, what are you doing?
I'm watching a video.
What is it about? Can I see it?
It's about child sexual abuse, one of the hottest problems in our community. I'm doing a research about it.
Oh, that's so interesting. Can I join with you?
Sure, why not?
Nowadays, there are lots of serious problems that affect our life. One of the most common issues that still exists without a radical solution is child abuse. There's many kinds of child abuse, but I would like to explain for you in detail about child sexual abuse.
Hey Amy, do you know him?
I think I have met him on some posts on Facebook.
Yeah, he is one of the most well-known sex offenders that has infuriated Korean people. 8 years ago in Korea, the 8-year-old girl was kidnapped and raped by a drunk guy when she returned from school. This pedophile case has caused millions of South Korea to be resentful because the consequences of it leave victims so horrible, causing people not to grieve and indignation. The victim was a girl named Nayoung. On the way home from school, she was kidnapped by a man named Jo Do-sun, 57, who was in a drunken state. The man abused and beat her brutally in a public toilet. After the attack, she was seriously injured both physically and mentally. Nayoung underwent painful and surgeries to restore some severely injured parts. However, after the trial, the offender was only sentenced to 12 years in prison, causing many people to resent. In 2013, based on this shocking pedophilia case, Korean filmmakers built the movie Hope. The film quickly creates a big buzz, alerting parents and children about the risks of pedophilia.
So where does all of this come from? First of all, I would like to mention about the parenting skill. The parents don't teach their child the skill to protect themselves from being abused and also don't show how bad and unsuitable of the abuse is. Sometimes the adult's offensive actions or words may influence the child thinking and they might follow them. And about the implementer, there are two main causes: a history of being abused as a child and the effects of violence in adult contents. Finally, is about the communities. Educations and social mobilizations activities haven't covered all the localities and subjects.
We can take important steps to prevent the child abuse in our neighborhood as well as community. The goal here is to provide safe, stable, and nurturing relationships for our children. So according to you, what should parents do to provide this problem?
I think there are many key steps that parents can take to protect their children. Firstly is to educate them on the dangers of interacting with strangers, both in person and online. Secondly is to keep a close eye on them. Don't leave them by themselves or leave them at home by themselves. And lastly is to have a close relationship with the child. So if there are any problems, they can talk together and understand what's going on.
Yeah, that's right. And I think that schools are also an important factor in this problem. I think that every schools need to have medical checks regularly, as well as they also need psychological counselor. Moreover, watch videos or talk shows are also the best way to educate the children.
And with me, the community shouldn't discriminate against the abused people and propaganda everyone through social media outlets, flyers, and the government should punish the abuser by imprisonment or sentence to death. So I have just introduced the measures to help prevent child sexual abuse, a problem that has never decreased in severities. Hopefully, the measure we have just mentioned will have somewhat to prevent this problem.
Because the young generation don't have to live in fear, let's work together to stop the abuse in children.
So, thanks for listening.
Goodbye.
Bye.